me, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we're going to be doing 80 last minute things for Christmas wish list. It is currently I think like December 17th, so Christmas is literally like less than a week away. There's definitely like some last minute things that I know I've added to my list. I was like, let me make a little list on my laptop of 80 last minute gift ideas that you can get for friends, family, relatives, anything like that. So let's get right onto it. To make this a bit easier, I have categorized it into different sections, so we'll speed run this because there is a lot to get through. So I've got my wish list up, so let's go through it. So we're going to start with accessories. So as it is in the winter season, you can get gloves with touch tech, so you can keep your hands warm and still use your electronics like your phone, etc. while you're out. Earmuffs, they're just sort of like a cute piece that you can add to your outfits. I like the ones from UGG, they're really cute. Then you can get some cozy socks. I literally love cozy socks. I cannot live without cozy socks. I live and die in them. You can get so many for cheap. Like if you live in England, Primark, £2 fluffy socks, get those. And then you can get a leather card holder, which this is like a universal thing. Like you can even get this for like your boyfriend or your brother or your uncle, and you can even engrave it as well with like initials or like a little message as well. And then a running waist bag, because I know in 2026 I want to get into running. I have signed up for a few like 5Ks. I'm actually going to get into the swing of exercising and running, so this will be quite handy. I know one good one is like the Lululemon waist bag. It's definitely a bit pricey, but she's worth the money. And then you can also get like tote bags. You can get these like from Urban Outfitters. Literally any shop will have a tote bag. You can even get like souvenir ones from your travels, so it also has a sentimental value to it. And then claw clips. I literally love a good claw clip, especially when it's like greasy hair day or I'm doing stuff. And then some bag charms or keychains. Once again, you can also get these on holidays, like souvenir gifts. So I know every time I go on holiday I always get key rings and stuff like that. And then a shoulder bag. You can get loads from like Princess Polly. I know I've got a few from there. You can get thrifted ones, which is actually where most of my bags are from, because thrifted makes it like one of a kind, unique. And then lastly is jewelry. So you can get jewelry literally from anywhere. You can get it from like Every Jewels, Ana Luisa, and places like that. If you want holiday shopping made simple, Ana Luisa is currently having 25% off sale across most of their entire website. And if you want to shop for yourself, family, friends, loved ones, anyone, Ana Luisa is the place to go. And this is for a limited time only. It's their winter 25% off sale. If you want a last minute Christmas gift for yourself or anyone, definitely go check out Ana Luisa. You can use my personalized link, which is on the screen and at the top of the description box as well. So let me show you a couple of pieces that Ana Luisa sent me over so you can have an idea. And Ana Luisa also has a 2-year warranty on all pieces, and it has exceptional quality, and the prices start from $39. So those were some of the pieces that I got sent by Ana Luisa. So once again, they've got 25% off site-wide for their winter sale. It's limited time only. So if you want to go shopping for a loved one, yourself, or anyone else, definitely go now while it's still going. And again, it's got a 2-year warranty, and they start as low as $39 for pieces of jewellery. And it's such good quality. And again, here's my code on the screen, and also it'll be on the top of the description box as well. So thank you so much again, Ana Luisa, for sending me over some of these jewellery pieces. Now on to clothing. Good clothing pieces is the Aritzia Super Puff. It is a Canadian brand, so they literally know what they're doing when it comes to winter attire. And then also the Aritzia Sweat Fleeces. I just honestly love Aritzia. I would love to own some stuff from them one day, but my budget at the moment does not allow for Aritzia prices. And then also some lounge sets. So you can get these literally from anywhere. You can get them from high-end brands or even Amazon. I know Amazon have quite a good selection of like lounge sets. And then following on from that, you can get Skims lounge sets. I know this is personally on my wish list for Christmas. I do not own anything Skims, but it just looks so comfortable and so sleek and like what I want to wear. Another thing is winter sweaters. You can get these literally from like Hollister, H&M, Urban Outfitters, places like that. Honestly, I love Hollister for all of my clothes. Summer, winter, spring, fall, all of those, Hollister is my go-to. Right now they've also just redone their store, so that is kind of exciting as well. And then a Uniqlo Heat Tech. These comes in different levels of warmthness, from super warm to like just under layers. I've heard really good things about these, so I definitely think I might invest for the UK winters because they can sometimes get quite cold. And then another thing is some denim jeans. The good places to get them from like Motel Rocks, that is my favorite place. Also like Cider, I've got some good jeans from Cider as well. And then also like Princess Polly and places like that. Honestly, I live and die in denim jeans. And then some UGG slippers. I have got the Tamsin UGG slippers. I absolutely love them to pieces, and I wear them basically every single day. And then another thing you can get, which also links to like the getting into running, is running shoes. If they don't have any running shoes, you can get them some good quality running shoes. And then some ballet flats is another one. I've seen the Steve Madden ones. I am obsessed. They're just so cute. And then another thing is platform Mary Janes, or the flat ones as well. Honestly, I've seen them on Pinterest. Will I ever wear them? Probably not. But do I want them? Yes, I really do want them because they look so good. Now moving on to home and lifestyle. Starting off, we've got the Hatch Sunrise lamp. This is something I've had on my wish list for the past 2 years. I meant to get it in the Black Friday sale this year, but I completely forgot. So I'm definitely going to save up for that, because honestly it's supposed to help with seasonal depression and waking up your mood in the morning as well. So I definitely want to invest in that because I do suffer from seasonal depression from time to time. Another thing is cute mugs. Honestly, you can get cute mugs handmade. Like if you go to a pottery class, you can literally hand make them a pottery gift from like stall markets, at Christmas markets. You get them off Amazon. You can get them literally anywhere. I love a good cute funky mug. And then another thing is a matcha set. You can honestly get a good matcha sets from anywhere. I personally quite like Bird and Blend at the moment. I really like their matcha set. And then another thing sort of you can add to either your coffees or your matcha is like a milk frother. You can obviously, it's quite self-explanatory, you froth the milk. The next thing is trinket dishes. You can get literally trinket dishes from anywhere. You can get them from charity shops, thrift shops, places like that, or you can get them from Urban Outfitters, Amazon. You can make them even. I've made a few trinket dishes which I've actually turned out really good and I love them. And the next thing is you can get a perfume shelf. I've seen this specific photo on Pinterest. I think it looks really cute and just like really unique. And then a cozy bedroom lamp. Do love a good cozy lamp because it just sets the mood. The big light is terrifying. Another thing, obviously it's winter, it's cozy blanket season, so definitely get them like a cozy blanket. You don't have to splurge on a cozy blanket. You can literally get one from like Asda, Tesco, Sainsbury's. Another thing you can get your friend or someone is a plant or succulent. Succulents are a lot easier to maintain. You can get fake plants, real plants, whatever your heart desires. I currently have a few plants in my room. I need to get some more because I actually do love them and I've not killed them yet, which is actually quite impressive. The next thing is a mug warmer. This I personally don't have, but if someone likes drinking coffees, teas, hot chocolates, stuff like that, a mug warmer is supposed to be really helpful just to keep your drink warm if you're working or you're busy and doing stuff, so you don't waste your drink. And then the last thing in this section is fridge magnets. Again, you can either hand make these with clay, you can get them abroad on your holiday, so it's like a nice souvenir. So the next section is self-care and wellness. So starting off, you can get tea boxes, specifically like the Hardness and Sons ones, or like the Twinings ones as well. They're really good. Honestly, I've got into like my tea era. I've really enjoyed drinking like flavored teas and stuff, so like morning teas, afternoon teas, nighttime teas. I've honestly just loved a good tea recently. And then the next thing, obviously following on, is matcha powder. I'm gonna put the name on the screen of the specific one I'm talking about because I do not want to butcher it. Next is sheet masks. You can honestly get like expensive ones, cheap ones. I really like the Biodense ones. I've used a few of them, but also I do like Garnier sheet masks and like cheaper ones like that. The next thing is the K18 hair masks. Honestly, I've never tried it, but I've seen them all over TikTok and they're supposed to be really, really good. The next thing is the OC body oil. Again, I've just heard things about this. It's supposed to be really, really good. Next thing is a heatless curling set. Following on to that, we can get silk pillowcases. I need to put my silk pillowcases on, but I love a good pillowcase, especially if it's silk, because it's so good for your skin and your hair. And then you can also get mini hand sanitizers. The ones I've really seen all over TikTok is like the Touchland hand sanitizers and also like Bath and Body Works. Another thing is linen spray. This sounds quite out of the ordinary. Get like a lavender linen spray and spray it all over your pillows just before you go to bed, and honestly it is the best thing ever. And then also like an eye mask. I sleep with an eye mask basically every single night. It helps me sleep better, so then the natural light outside does not wake me up in the morning. I've got one that has a gap between your eye and like the actual mask, so if you've got like lashes on, that will help quite a lot. And then lip balm packs. I know Burt's Bees always come out with lip balm packs every Christmas. And then the last thing in this category is Aquaphor. Honestly, I've never owned Aquaphor, but I've seen good things about it. It's supposed to be really good. I don't know if it's like Vaseline or not. So moving on to the next category, which is makeup. So we're literally going to speed run this because we've got a bit more to get through. So lip oils, stuff like the ELF ones, they're really good. And then beauty blenders, you can literally get these from anywhere. I personally like them from the brand Beauty Blender. And then you can get makeup brushes. You can literally get them from anywhere. So, and then the next thing is the Sephora mini fave section. Every Christmas they always come out with the best gift sets, which are actually I think under £20 usually. And then the Dior lip oil, I used to have this, I lost it at some point. And then facial mists, I personally love these. And then another thing is lip stains. And the next thing is the Saatchi Beauty lip liner tint. And then the next thing is a beauty fan. It sounds a bit weird, but I don't even have one. I literally just have one for like those wind up like kids toys for the summer that I found. Then lastly, makeup bags. You can get these from like Glossier, handmade places. Like Brandy, I know have some really affordable, good quality ones as well. Moving on to the next category, which is tech. So if you're wanting to become like a content creator, YouTuber, anything like that, this is definitely the section for you. So there is the first thing, like a vlog camera. I'm currently filming on the Canon G7X. I know this is not everyone's personal favorite camera, but it's doing the job for me. I love her. She's my first camera. And then also SD cards. It sounds quite boring, but you can never have too many SD cards. And then also digital cameras. Honestly, I carry mine everywhere with me. It's always in my bag. And then also the, is it Diju Osmo camera. It's just like a little handheld camera. It's so much easier to vlog with. Another thing is a camera tripod. I do need to invest in one, like just like a tabletop one. It'll be so much easier than getting my big one out every time. And then another thing is a phone tripod. I've recently invested in one. I honestly love it for TikToks and just filming content. Another thing is the Diju mini mic, and this can literally connect to anything and it connects to your camera, and apparently the quality is supposed to be amazing. And then an SD card holder, and then a hard drive. It sounds quite boring, but if you're getting into YouTube, you definitely want one. The next thing is cord organizers. These are literally like little cute things you can get and stick onto the side of things so your cords don't get all like messed up. And then a mini printer. Honestly, I really want one of these because I'm starting journaling in the new year. I actually already started actually. I definitely really want to invest in one. I don't need it, but it's definitely like a nice thing to invest in eventually. And then a Fujifilm camera. But then if you do get one, then also the film for the camera. And then like a foam charm / strap. You can either buy these or you can also make them, which is more personalized. And then lastly in this category is a mini selfie light. The last category is Mystic. So starting off is just some cute sticker packs. If you know someone that loves stickers, journaling, like bullet journaling, stuff like that, those are always handy. And then also reusable shopping bags. It sounds really boring, but definitely as a uni student, reusable shopping bags are so helpful for when I'm going shopping. And then stationery, honestly, any stationery like highlighters, pens, penciled coloured markers, and you can also get some trinkets or blind boxes, and then also mini candle sets. And then lastly is a calendar organizer if you know someone that wants to try and get organised in the new year. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it, and I hope this also helped you out if you've got any last minute gift ideas you want to add to your wish list or gift other people. But again, thank you so much for watching this video.